Hey guys, so I know it's been a bit of a while, but I'm back with another video finally. This one's a little bit more interesting than some of them, I think. We're going to be chatting about the House Edge and Datdrop cases. So as you probably know, all casinos have something called the House Edge, which is the percentage they take from each time you make a bet to pay for staff and all the casino expenses and such. And this house edge can vary between games, with games like European roulette only taking about 2.6%, with games like slots taking between 5 and 10%, normally a little bit higher there. And Datdrop also has a house edge. It's not as visible because it's baked into the cases, but we're going to be looking at that today. So the house edge, the real world example of this would be if the house edge, say for a game, was 10% and you took 1,000 people, they each bet $100 on the game. The average return of that would be $900 because 10% of it would go to the house. So to find out what the house edge is for a Datdrop case, we can take the I am lucky case as an example. I took this case because there's only 10 items in it, so it's quite easy to work out. So what you do is you look at each item, and you'll look at the value of the item and the odds of getting the item. From this, you'll work out a weighted value of the item in the case, which is the value times the probability. You can then do this for each of the items in the case. So because there's only 10, I worked it out for all 10. So there's each item here, the value of each item, the odds of getting each item, which will always equal 100, and then the weighted value. So the sum of the weighted values of the items in the case is 13.53 cents. So if we take that sum and we divide it by the cost of the case, minus it by 1, and then times it by 100 to make it a percentage, then we get 9.77. So that's very close to the 10% house edge we worked out in the example. So I did this for a couple other cases, some of the cases that I just quite enjoy playing or thought would be interesting to see, and I tried to get a bit of a variety between expensive and cheaper, and yeah. So I've ranked them from the left with the ones that have a house edge most favorable to the players, all the way to the right where some of the house edges are very high. I was really surprised that the variance between the house edges would be so big. I thought they'd all be around 6%. Or like maybe 5 to 8%, but yeah, no, it was very interesting to see some of them quite high. Yeah, if you do play on Datdrop, please use code Mr. Rabbit. And then yeah, so next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try open quite a few of the cases and see what the return on investment is, and see if that's sort of in line with what we would expect to see from the house edge. I mean, to get an accurate representation of this, you'd have to spend lots and open lots of cases. So I won't be able to open too many, but I'll open as many as I can. And yeah, let's get to that and see what the results show. The swag battle finally started. I'm just doing an equality two-way, so the battle costs just over $100. Yeah, let's hope we get something good. Not really paying though. Although my hopes for the I am lucky. Oh my god. Got the Howling Dawn. Yes, that's I think that's the best stick in the case actually. I'll have to double check that. And he pulls the swag. Sure, this is actually turning out to be a really good battle. I mean, it's not fantastic for the in terms of the accuracy of the stats, because I've opened tons of these cases before and never gotten the Howling Dawn sticker. But I mean, I'll take it. that paid ridiculous, 220 from 50. So gonna do a couple of the I am luckies because the other ones nobody's joining. Yeah, maybe people know it's not the best case. So I missed the first part of the battle again. Sorry. But I saw that the one guy got the knife. Yeah. So that's pretty good. I'll still do another one just for stats. But it will be interesting to see what ticket that was, because I think that's actually the best knife that you can get from this case. Yes, it must be a high ticket then. Pity it's also not on the Your Dream case. I've still got that battle up. So just finished gambling on Datdrop. We got super lucky with the swag case. We got a 431% return on investment. So we got about $220 from the $51 we spent on the case. Yeah, that was very lucky. The I am lucky, we got a return on investment of 126%. So yeah, I think we opened 3 battles of 50 cases, equality 4 ways, which is about 600 cases in total. Yeah, so and got a made profit on that. The Your Dream, yeah, no, we lost quite a bit on the Your Dream. So I mean, it's all in line with the stats don't agree with the house edges, because you'd need to do an infinite number of them to get it to be exact, but you could see it being better. I mean, the one with the lower house edge than the one with the higher house edge, sort of. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Appreciate that, and yeah, I'll check you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.